The MLB Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Fantasy. They have a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5, get $50 bonus funds. Use promo code MLB SGPN. And welcome everybody to the MLB Gambling Podcast here on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. It's currently Wednesday morning, September 10th, around 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm your host, Scott Reichel, once again joined by Roseberg together to break down our favorite props for the Wednesday card. Adam, we had a great episode on Monday. I know we both crushed. How's it going? What's up?
It would be going a lot better if I could figure out how to get this to stream to my. What was that? Was that your mic?
I moved the mic stand.
Yeah, if I could get this to go to the to go co-stream for whatever reason, I don't care. It's fine. People are here. We can do this.
I'm gonna blame the actual streaming platform because I did nothing differently than how I normally set it up.
So. I would too.
Okay, there you go. Anyway, a point is, I know I ended up going 2-0-1. I had a casual Reichel sweep, which is 2 wins and a void, because Murphy didn't play. But I got the other 2 home pretty easily, so it's kind of a sweat-free episode for me. I know you had a great episode too, so if you want to talk about it, you can, but we crushed. So
yeah, Freeman hit his bases, Shota outs, looked in trouble in the first, and then he cruised. Walker got 2 Ks, which was awesome to end the night. Quintana over 2.5 earned runs on that on the grand slam. It was awesome.
So once again, good episode. We'll try to keep it rolling here. A reminder though, if you do want some NFL props, we're gonna have a prop show tomorrow for the NFL slate. So keep that in mind. We will not be covering Thursday Night Football, so it's going to be focused on the weekend. So keep that in mind. But either way, point is we will be doing an NFL show tomorrow if you're interested in that. Anyway, before we get into our baseball props for Wednesday, a reminder that you can get a quarter of everything in the merch store when you use the promo code football at checkout. So make sure to check out the MLB Gambling Podcast stuff. We have a bunch of different shows in the network: College Experience, Tennis Gambling Podcast, WNBA Gambling Podcast. Point is, make sure you check out all the different shows on the network for the merch, and don't forget to use the discount code football at checkout for a quarter off everything in the store. Anyway, moving on to the actual props that we have for the card on Wednesday. Adam, you're going first as always. What is your first player prop for the Wednesday card?
Well, we're going to start off with a hitter prop. We're going with Bangaliers. I feel like Shea Langoliers ends up on this every single show. But
well, you said you gave him out in the miscellaneous section last episode, and then you said you were cooling on him as you look through the details. So
yeah, well, that was then, and then let me see, and then I was right because I went over, and that was
Crochet struck out 10 guys and just had a monster game. So
yeah, but Tole's going today, and Tole's a rookie, and he's come back down there. Early was fantastic last night. What a call by! I feel like we should have. I feel like that was a pussy move by me.
He had 11 strikeouts. So
but his stuff in the minors is filthy.
He looked great.
Here's the tip for everybody. If a guy's making his rookie, his first start, look at what his swinging strikes were in the minors. He had 20, and I was like, oh, yeah, we'll go with 6. That was lame.
They had 11, so.
I mean, whatever.
A win's a win.
Win's a win. Anyway, Bangaliers, I'm seeing minus 115 on for his total bases. I ended up taking on sponsor of the show, Novig. I took it there, but Tole has been okay lately, but really it's more just this is about the fact that Langoliers has been kind of a madman the last 5 games. 273 batting average, 314 expected batting average, a 333 BABIP. He's not striking out, he's walking, his on-base percentage is super high, and he's got 2 barrels and 9 hard hits in the last 5 games. That's the stuff that we like to see. His contact rate is pretty elite right now. Hitting balls to center too, which is what you want to see on a lefty versus a lefty, especially in a ballpark like this. So I wouldn't recommend the home run because it's a garbage price of 3-1, but I took his bases on this one.
Yeah, so I can get behind that. We know Langoliers is not afraid of becoming Bangaliers, and he could do that again here.
That's a bit leading off, which is great.
Yeah, that's definitely a choice. I'll put it that way, but it's good for us for the sake of this prop. So moving on to my first prop, I am going to go back to a guy that cashed me last episode. I am going to go back to Dadolin. I found it is pronounced Lyle, so I'll go with Lyle over 1.5 HRR plus 110. I don't know how it's still plus money. Guy's been one of the hottest hitters in the league for the last month. So for his actual numbers, he's had at least 2 HRR in 9 straight. He's also been great on the road. He's had at least 2 HRR in 17 of his last 20 road games. So Lyle's been cooking. And on top of that, Perez is pitching for Miami, who was really good earlier in the season. Recently, not so much. Last 2 starts, 4 2/3 innings, 11 hits, 12 earned. Batting, I think he's mostly batting in the 4 spot now, but he tends to move around the order, so we'll see. But Lyle's been incredible. 9 straight, 17 of the last 20, and it's plus 110. So give me Lyle to go over 1.5 HRR at plus 110 as my first prop here. Do you know what?
He seems to show up all the time.
I keep taking him because he keeps smashing. So I'm going to keep taking him, but I just find it weird he's plus 110 when he's been this good offensively, and Perez has kind of fallen off a cliff. So I find the pricing fascinating there. But give me Lyle, once again, the over 1.5 HRR at plus 110 as my first prop for the show. So moving on to your second prop for the Wednesday card. What do you like?
So staying in that game, so Perez has been way better at home, which is kind of the thing.
Yes.
So that's probably why they changed that price like that. But
I thought he got killed in his last home start, but for the most part, he's been significantly
For the most
better.
part, he's been pretty good. It's what got me. So I'm back in Miami today. I'm on the run line.
By the way, no, both those starts were on the road, but the last start was 7 earned against the Nationals. So
okay.
Yeah, they were road starts, but still.
No, I just noticed that his stuff has been different at home. It's like he had a really microscopic ERA. But you know who stinks? You know who, like, I would even go as far to say this dude fucking stinks. I would use the.
Is this in the Miami game or is this a separate game?
It's in the Miami game.
Okay. Who do I think is absolute garbage? Because I think it's going to be somebody on Washington. Obviously, it's not Josh Bell. Josh Bell turned into Babe Ruth. I don't know what happened, but I actually am not sure who you're thinking of right now.
Jake Irvin, he stinks. He gives up.
I was going by batter.
He gives up. Okay. He gives up more than a run like every day.
I thought you were segueing into like Yuri Perez actually being decent and this Nationals guy I don't like, but no, Jake Irvin's actually terrible.
Jake Irvin's actually terrible. He's over 2.5 earned runs in 8 of his last 10 starts, including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight. 4 straight on the road. He gave up 6, 3, and 7 his last 3 road starts. He gave up 6 to Kansas City, who we know can't hit.
Yep. Negative run differential.
Screw this dude. He's also, the thing is about this guy, I'm not worried about getting pulled early because they leave him out there to die. He had to give up 7 runs and they still let him go till the 4th. So like it's his pitch counts. He's got to get to 80 pitches. So yes, Joe. Yep, he's got 10 earned runs. I think they might be on delay. 10 earned runs over his last 3. So anyway, point is that this is a smash.
That's not 10 earned runs, by the way. That's 10 ERA over the last 3.
Yeah. But I use expected ERA and stuff.
No, I'm just saying. He's been consistently awful for the last couple months minimum, basically the entire season.
Yeah. So anyway, guys. That's what I am on. Well, baseball's been extremely good to us lately, especially these earned run ones and DeFollow. Obviously, been putting the parlaying them on Pickett, which has been great.
Parlaying plus
715
with the boost yesterday.
Oh yeah. We hit a bomb yesterday. I've been parlaying 3 guys using a couple of filters from
Sweat free too. You took Gallen, you got 3 in the first.
Everybody was done by the 3rd. It was great.
I know Liberatore gave up 3 in the 2nd, but you picked 2 pitchers. I think because Sears is one of them. 2 pitchers gave up 3 earned runs to cash us the legs before they recorded an out, which I thought was pretty funny.
It was great. I love it.
So that was, I thought, entertaining. But either way, I do see some questions for you about Tolle with his strikeouts because the A's strike out a ton. So I'm curious what your thoughts are. I know that you're not a fan of Tolle, at least maybe in this spot because you like Langoliers.
I'm not a big fan of him on the road. I'm not a big fan of him on the road. He's not as while he was the higher touted prospect. His road stuff's been he's obviously limited sample size, but it hasn't been good. It wasn't good in his 1 road start. Overall, I mean, he has good case stuff. Early I thought had just fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
So,
well, they were asking solely for the strikeouts, so he can, in theory, struggle. But if he strikes out, some guys are fine.
Let me look.
I think it's mainly based on the A's just being awful against lefties, but he also has some good stuff.
Let's see. What's the line?
I can check.
The problem is that the bullpen got kind of saved last night, so he may not go a lot of distance.
But what did it really go? He went 6?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. 5 or 6. So
his strikeouts are at 5.5 plus 158 on FanDuel for the 5.5.
Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
4.5 minus 144 if you want to be conservative, but 5.5 plus 158.
The Marlins team total, I don't like. I like the Irvin over earned runs more than the Marlins team total, and I would probably do the total bases.
I wouldn't take team total with Miami anyway. Just
I also wouldn't take them at home. I don't
home,
like team totals at home. Yeah, that's not a good.
See, Adrian's giving us a shout out for being the best prop show on YouTube.
He is awesome. He's on like a lot of things.
Saying Volpe got him 2 Ks yesterday. I saw somebody tweeted at me.
I saw that he got 2 Ks. It was good.
No, that Volpe
man.
went over. Volpe had 2 Ks and had no hits, and then he also included that Noel went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts yesterday.
Is that why you texted that to me?
Yeah.
So here's the thing: is that yes, they have not been good against lefties, but it's like power. Well, Liberatore struck out 10.
That's really difficult to do.
Or Liberatore struck out 7, I should say.
That's like 10 really for the average pitcher, so that's fine.
I gotta say, I think honestly, I'd rather take Lawrence Butler to strike out twice.
Okay.
Than I'd rather take Lawrence Butler to strike out twice than Tole Case.
I find the Butler situation fascinating because the A's have actually been hitting the ball well, and yet
Kurtz looks bad too.
I was going to say Kurtz, though, as a rookie, you figured once film came out on the guy, they'd potentially make some adjustments. And
he's also been hurt a couple times.
Yeah, he's been hurt. He had 4 runs in a game, so they've been more careful around him. But Butler, I feel like, has been a non-factor for months, and nobody's really talked about him. So I don't mind that. Butler has been striking out a decent amount, so that's fine with me. But anyway. You want to keep pitching Irving being bad, or should we just move on?
No, he stinks. We talked about it.
Okay. Anyway, before we get into my second prop for the show, reminder they're brought to you by our sponsor, MyBookie.ag. Whose bookie?
My bookie.
Using to bet on football and college football. They also have a prop builder, second to none. Their model's bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. So if you want to also check out the WNBA matchups, tennis, if you want to check out UFC, check out all the sports they have to offer. A reminder, though, use crypto for deposits and payouts when you sign up for your new account. Use the code SGPN to get 100% betback bonus of $500 for customers. My Bookie.ag promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Check out their models for college football, for the NFL. They also have baseball. They have WNBA. They have golf. You name it. Point is, though, they also have a brand new leaderboard with weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of the same type from any model you build, and you can't win 1K. Once again, the bets do not actually have to win. Just track 5 bets from any model that you build, and you can win a free 1K. Also, a reminder, use the promo link that we have with Rhythm for a 7-day free trial. Go to sportsgamble.com/Rhythm to get your 7-day free trial. Welcome back, everyone, to the MLB Gambling Podcast. Finished going through the first couple of props that we have for the Wednesday card. Time to move on into my second prop for the show. So I'm going to go to the Astros game, taking on Toronto. Shout out to Toronto for the nice comeback win yesterday. Mainly because Abreu just butchered the 9th inning. And I got to see Houston Craig Kimbrell pitch in the 10th, which was fun.
I didn't know that.
But either way, he actually has not allowed an earned run yet with Houston in like 10 appearances.
I sat next to his dad at the All-Star game 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm shocked he's still in the league, but Houston apparently rebuilt him. So he ended up getting the loss with the ghost runner in the 10th inning. But either way, point is Toronto has been a bit up and down lately, but I'm going to go with the guy who's been good recently. Ernie Clement. I'm going to take his over 1.5 HRR at minus 115. He's had at least 2 HRR in 7 of the last 8, at least 2 HRR in 4 straight home games, and Alexander is pitching for Houston. He has not been really that great recently. He had a great start against I believe it was the Yankees a little while ago, but since then, not great. He has allowed at least 6 hits in 3 straight, so a lot of contact, not a lot of swing and miss stuff, and Clement has been pretty consistent recently. I like the price here. The HRR at minus 115, I think has some value. Once again, he has gone over in 7 of the last 8, and Alexander's been giving up a ton of contact. Think Clement gets on base at least once, maybe twice. We'll go from there. Give me Clement over 1.5 HRR at -115 as my second prop on the show. Went through Handigraphs, checked out the recent performances, and the actual average, which has been good recently, is pretty close to the expected. So I like how he's actually seen the ball. Alexander should give up contact. And Toronto's lineup's pretty deep, so I don't mind going for his HRR as my second prop on the show. Thoughts on Clement?
He's a fun player, fun young player.
He's fun. So that's kind of how I looked at it. But
by the way, so people were asking because like I can't get behind, like I just don't like rookies I don't like rookies on the road as much. With this Tole thing, I was just going through it. So Butler's been really bad. He's also at home. There's a good chance that so I don't like the Tole case. I do like Butler first plate appearance K.
I'm assuming the price hasn't been posted on that yet.
No, they haven't. Well, they on DK, which is crappy.
Yeah.
But because his last 5, his K rate's 35%. Like he's striking out. I just don't know if who the Red Sox are going to put in after him. And I don't want to rely on him. Like he may not even play, to be completely fair. He's batting like 133 in his last 30 plate appearances.
No, he's been god awful. I mentioned it, but I was underselling. He's been terrible.
He still whatever cashed a season-long hits parlay for us. By the way, if you followed any of my player futures, we lost the only non-season-long injury that we lost a thing on was I got Romano wrong, and that was
Jake Berger.
Jake Berger. Those are the only two. Everyone else,
Old Dominion, sabotage. Everyone
else hit. So
yeah. I'm still mad that Berger sabotaged the Old Dominion. But either way, it was a very good offseason for us.
That was fun.
So.
That's
shout out to Sasaki and to Classe specifically for the jokes that helped us cash store unders. So there you go. Joe, the Langoliers bet was his over 1.5.
Over 1.5 total bases. Yeah. So anyway, so Butler, Butler first play for K, but that's not a play that I'm giving right now. Should I give my third?
Yeah.
All right. So I can tell you guys right now that like miscellaneous props, Volpe no hits at -105 is on the card. Just that's going to be a rinse and repeat.
He popped up a bunt yesterday. Can't even bunt properly.
That's going to be a rinse and repeat until it's not.
I feel that way about Noel on Cleveland. So
Cal's are 2Ks.
Okay.
Cal's
reliable.
Old reliable. Cal's are 2Ks at even money. It looks like so. Yeah, let me make sure I haven't already bet this because I don't want to bet it twice. But man, looking at this parlay we did, it's gorgeous. Oh wow, the price just went up. I'll take that. That's fine. In my slip, the Calzer went up. So Calzer 2K is +106.
I'm trying to remember who's pitching against
Skeens.
Oh yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah,
for that's going to be something.
Yeah,
God, Calzer's terrible. Okay, yeah. So that's all reliable. We've been taking it constantly, and he strikes out a lot.
That has been. I cannot wait to go through our numbers to see how this has been over the course of the year. But Calzer,
I was going to say though, I know you can track it on Pickett. I believe they let you actually specify the prop, and you can go through your history on that prop. We have to be insanely
a 42% K rate over his last 5. This he's terrible.
He's bad. Yeah, pretty much.
Let me see what he is over his last 10. 48% over his last 10 and 46% over his last 15.
Yeah, the guy generates a lot of wind energy when he's at the plate. But yeah, we can get behind that no matter who's pitching, but Skeen's pitching is the cherry on top. So there you go. We'll go with Calzer on his over strikeouts. My last play is going to be a pitcher fade. I'm going to fade an offense, or I'm going to back an offense that really doesn't walk that much. But recently they've been walking a bit more, and I'm going to fade Erod in this one. I'm going to take Erod over 1.5 walks at -125. He walks so many damn guys. Eduardo Rodriguez has walked at least 2 guys in 11 of his last 14 starts. He's walked at least 2 guys in 6 of his last 8 road starts. Faced off against the Giants earlier this season, back in May, and he walked 3 guys in 4 innings. I know that the Giants forced Gallen into 3 walks yesterday, but simply put, Erod, even if he's been a little bit better lately, you know our thoughts on Erod. I think he stinks, and he walks a ton of guys. The Giants' walk rate's not great, I'd say, over the course of the season, but recently there's been an uptick to some degree. But Erod for 2 walks at -125, I think is a very good price. I'll take that, especially on the road. He's been really bad on the road. Give me Erod over 1.5 walks at -125. That's my third play.
So there was a lot of dudes today. Let me pull it up because I had looked last night. There was a lot of guys that I really liked. I have a walk filter too.
Yeah, I know Handygraphs didn't fully co-sign back in the Giants for walks, but Erod walked so many I had to take it anyway.
Let's see.
And they walked 3 against him.
There's four. Wait. The line's 1.5.
Yeah, it's 1.5, 125.
And there's four. There's 4 dudes in their last 30 plate appearances who have. This can't be right.
It was 125.
Yeah, but this is saying that there are 4 guys on the team who have walk rates of 10% over their last. I have to check it.
Last 30.
Yeah, is this saying?
That's what I mentioned before, that the Giants were not walking a lot, but recently there's been an uptick.
Okay, so then it is right.
I mean, that Gowan walked 3 guys yesterday in 6 innings or so.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess it's right.
So 125, I think, is just way too cheap on principle.
Yeah. Let me just see him. Let me just look at this. I'm seeing Kyle Friedland did that. For some reason, some of this data is not all in here. I'm going to go to another website and look it up, but that's fine. Yeah, I think that it's assuming it's right. The Giants have been walking like crazy. Let me just look at.
Yes. I see the line is updated to 135, but I saw 125 last night.
I would ladder it then. Let me just see. Hold on. Let me just see.
2.5 plus 238.
Hang on. Team batting, team walks, the last 5 games. Let's make it. The Giants have, as a team, they had 3 walks yet. They had, how many walks did you say they had yesterday?
They had 3 against Gallen. I didn't.
Yeah, they had all 3 against Gallen. 2 the day before against Arizona. Let's do it when they're against lefties. Oh, they have lower numbers against lefties.
I think that was the reason why the line.
That's why it is. They have
lower numbers. Walked 3 guys against him in his first start this season. So.
It's fine. I would take it.
Fine. There you go. So the line did go up a little bit. It was 125 last night. Now it's 135. Still not terrible. 2.5 though, plus 238 if you want to go for the alt line on the Erod walks. But there you go. I'll go with Erod walks as my third play.
Let me look at what the team walks line is here.
Well, somebody tweeted out, Terry tweeted out, the Giants are averaging 3.2 walks in their last 10.
Terry, noted Handygraphs user who has become a stud at it and sent me an email 2 months ago saying, I've never bet this before. I want to try. Hey, and it gave me 1 week of saying, hey, this is confusing. And then he immediately became a rock star and is good at this now.
3.2 walks, though, for a team that most of the season was not walking does tell you there has been an uptick. So the line.
So here's my only caution on this.
Okay.
Which is never going to show up in the box. I'm just looking at let me look at the weather. And here's the thing is that this is a noon start on the West Coast. So in a park that has a lot of shadows. So let me just look at what the weather is. Okay. So I get it because, shadows could impact how people are seeing the ball, and actually Erod could quietly have some value on his Ks because of it. Mm-hmm. That said, the form is so bad that it completely makes sense to me. So that's my only caution. When you have these games that are West Coast early starts, there's a lot of sunlight. Like a 3 p.m. here at noon over there is a lot of sunlight. And by the way, they play in South San Francisco where there is sun, not in San Francisco.
I also remember, though, that the first start he had against the Giants was a day game in San Francisco. So it's the exact same situation.
There you go. 3 guys.
So I remember because I had money on his earned runs and he got there.
I'm looking at what the team total. They won't even. None of the markets that we like to bet are up anymore. Total, like they won't even put up the total walks. What a crock.
Whatever.
All right.
Anyways, that's my third prop. We'll recap our plays again at the end. But moving on to your personal plays, your platonic plays, some would say.
I say personal plays. I play all of these guys, so they're all personal. They're all
no, but the point is that I'm saying personal because this is kind of just your segment. I kind of just take a step back here. But platonic plays, anything you want to share? Bases, home runs, stuff like that. You called Caminero via text message yesterday.
Yeah, I like Caminero again today.
Yeah, I like him almost every
I like
day.
Bangaliers. What do I have written down? The Volpe no hits, Langoliers, Kauser. Let me look at
Well, Cowser was one of the plays you gave out previously.
yeah.
Volpe was not, so Volpe you can run back.
Volpe will add on there. Volpe no hits, by the way, just so you guys know. All right.
Is
I'm
Noel
trying to
listed?
dive onto these
No.
onto a walks play. So who's pitching for the Braves? Chris Sale. He doesn't really walk anybody.
Sale is so damn good.
I know. Who's pitching for the Yankees? Rodon. Oh, all right. I think we want Carlos Rodon. I think we want his walks.
Shout out to the Yankees bullpen, by the way. The first 9 guys reached base in the 7th inning. Nice job. That game was tied. That was something. That was something yesterday with that bullpen. So
okay, over 2.5 walks allowed is plus 146. He had 5 in his last road start against Boston.
Yeah. To be fair, Boston's kind of always given him problems, but yes, he has been.
Yeah, but they don't walk. They don't walk a lot, and that's the thing.
Rodon's walks have upticked. If you want to look at his walks recently, 2-2, 5-2-2, 4-5. Yeah, so he's walked at least 2 guys in 7 straight.
So this Tigers team is walking like crazy right now.
Yeah, I mean, a lot were against the bullpen yesterday, but yes, they have been walking more.
They were what against the bullpen?
A lot of the walks I felt like came against the bullpen yesterday, but yes, they have been walking a lot.
So and then Rodon has been his last 3 starts has a lot of it's boosted by that one game. Is generally let me see what the last 5 starts he's still got that. Last 5 road starts he's got it as 12. I don't know if I hate.
Well, you said road starts. He is the home team for this one.
Oh, home team. My bad. Okay, that's my bad. Then let me look. Home. Last 3 home starts he's been pretty.
Unfortunately, it's priced at 2.5 at plus 146. If you wanted the 1.5, it's minus.
Yeah, it's just sort of like I liked it for a moment. And now I'm just kind of.
I checked the prices though. I was kind of hoping it'd be 1.5 instead of 2.
Yeah, I thought so too. Okay, what about in Cleveland? It looks like we got one too. Who's starting in Logan? Yeah, this might maybe Logan. I think we're doing Logan Allen walks. Let's see. Allen. Logan. Oh yeah, it's all yes. We're definitely taking this. This is a very dumb line. This is a super dumb line.
Yeah, he's walked at least 3 guys in 4 of his last 5 starts.
Yeah, and it's 1.
Actually, no, it's more. It's 5 of the last 6 he's walked.
Yeah, what is this? What is this line? We're laddering this. This is so stupid. Yeah. I'm seeing 1.5 walks allowed.
Yeah, 1.5 minus 119 is a very generous line.
All right, we're gonna at least take that, and then we'll probably do a bomb that has the entire one in it. So there you go. Yeah, I'm even getting 109. Logan Allen walks. I'm seeing on Handigraphs that Kansas City's got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys with walk rates that are pretty dang high, and then the last few times, like Kansas City, just in terms of walking, Slade walked 3, finally came back down to earth. Cantilla walked none. And he's a lefty, but and
Cantilla's also been really, really good lately. To be fair,
Skubal walked 2, Corbin walked 2. I'll take this, and then they're at home, right?
The Guardians are.
Yeah, I'll take this.
Yeah, I am going to point out it is dated back to last year, but last start Allen made against the Royals, he walked 4 guys.
Yeah, I got it. So it's this exact same lineup because they didn't fix anything.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Anything else you want to add, or that's just gonna?
Not right now. No.
That's fine. I know you're gonna add some stuff later to the baby account, so check that out. Anyway, before getting to our best bets and the underdog entry, a reminder that we're brought to you by our sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. Play their fantasy pick'em, where you could go for the higher or lower on your favorite players for a chance to win some money with 500 times your entry. Also, use the new sign-up code and use their new promotion because you can use the deal, play just $5, and you'll get $50 in bonus funds. Use promo code MLB SGPN. We're also brought by Novig, so check out America's #1 sports prediction market. It's a Novig's an exchange. You get better prices than some sports books. Novig's also available in 35 states. Download the Novig app, bet $5 and you get $50 in bonus funds. Use promo code SGPN. Get on the action with Novig. Promo code SGPN. Welcome back, everyone, to the MLB Gambling Podcast. Finish going through our props for the Wednesday card. Time to move on into our best bets. So, Adam, what is your favorite play out of the 3 you gave out?
Irvin
A
sucks.
lot of choices.
A lot of choices.
I feel like I know where you're going, but you can just say it. You haven't gotten there yet. It's good. Cowser, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's going to be Cowser Case against Skeens.
Yeah, of course.
Why would I not take this? Yeah.
Yeah, so I agree with you on that. We know that Cowser stinks. I'm fine with that angle. I'm torn between Erod and Lyle, because Lyle's been really good to me lately, but I mean, Yuri has been quite good at home. So I'll go Erod on the walks at 1.5 at -125. I understand the Giants' walk rate's been going up, and Erod we know stinks. That's all I really need to say. Give me Erod over the 1.5 walks for him at -125 as my best bet for the show. So for the underdog entry, Adam, is there anything that you want to either recycle, or is there anything that you want to pitch at this point?
For underdog?
Yeah.
Should we use Volpe no hits as a free space?
Sure. I love free spaces.
All right, let's do
I
that.
think
Do we want to? You know what we could do? We could tie our two shows here. So lower 0.5 total bases.
Okay.
Okay. We could tie to one of the things that you and I like tomorrow for Thursday Night Football that I already have or should we just keep it with?
It's up to you.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to keep it to this. I'm getting a call.
I mean, if you want to recycle Cowser stuff, we probably could.
Yeah, but they don't have strikeouts on here.
They might have no bases.
I don't know if I like the no bases against the Pirates bullpen.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, let me look at my ball go boom filter. Okay, guys that I like.
By the way, shout out to Cowser, who's 1 strikeouts -630. I find that pretty funny.
But 2 is plus 109, which is weird.
I don't know. One is -630. That made me laugh.
Let's go with who's pitching for the White Sox? Sean Burke. He's been better.
I mean, do you want to go back to the Logan Allen walks, or do you want to save that for a straight bet?
We'll save it for a straight bet. Just seeing who's got a ton of barrels here. Kyle Teal against who the hell is Joe Rock?
That's a name I don't know.
I don't even know. What about Burger?
I mean, did you want to go?
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Why are we not doing Joe Adell?
I thought he had vertigo. He got scratched yesterday.
No, he's back, right?
He is back. Okay.
He's back. Yeah,
I know he had some vertigo stuff.
It's so dumb. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do Joe Adell.
I was going to ask if you wanted to fade Sanchez, because I know that you fade him against the Mets.
He's
at home in this one, but I know
he's on low starts about it. I mean, that's a bit terrible against lefties, though.
Oh, I'm not saying that I would take it, but I know that you have had success fading Sanchez against the Mets before.
I don't know, man. I kind of want to now take Caminero again.
We can go for the bases.
A lot of these guys are not up for some
reason. That's fine. You prefer bases or RBI?
I would do his bases. It's just not up. So I'm trying to put it all together. Trevor Story. How about Trevor Story?
I'm fine if you want to pitch it.
I'll take Trevor Story. Let's do Trevor Story.
Unless you want to go for Irvin under 16.5 outs or Irvin under 10.
Oh, that's a good. There you go. That's a good call. Good call. That's on its.
Well, you said they don't really pull him that much. So do we want to just go for Irvin? Maybe like fantasy score lower.
Yeah. That's a great call out.
Okay.
Lower. They won't even list his fantasy score.
Of course they don't.
That's fine. Let's do. Let's just do high. Let's just recycle and do his higher earned runs, and then
that's fine. He stinks.
And let's do Caminero, or Trevor Story bases, because I'm not going to get that straight. But
that's
I like
fine.
Him.
Does that work?
All right. Yep. So we have. Here's what we got. Calzer 1K is also going to Ravens over Browns. Okay, so Trevor Story higher 1.5 total bases. Jake Irvin higher 2.5 earned runs allowed. Anthony Volpe lower 0.5 total bases. 6.74 multiplier, which we know means nothing.
Yep, we'll see how it pays out later on.
We'll see how they decide to actually pay us out.
Yeah, they just spin a wheel and whatever it is, that's what they pay out. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for the baseball show. We have to actually recap our plays, though, that we have. So, Adam, read off your 3 plays once again.
Yeah, the 3 main plays. Other plays, like I'll only tout them if they win. If they don't, you know the rules. It's basically like it never happened. Jake Irvin over 2.5 earned runs.
Which is also recycled for underdog, to be clear.
Which is also recycled for underdog. Colton Cowser, 2 Ks. Shea Langoliers over 1.5 total bases.
Yeah,
And
so-
other miscellaneous is like Volpe no hits, and I like Butler first plate appearance K.
Yeah. So for me, give me Erod as my best bet over 1.5 walks, -125. I see Clement over 1.5 HRR at -115. And I'm going to go with Lyle over 1.5 HRR. I'll recycle it at +110. Can't believe that's plus money, but I appreciate it. Anyway, it's going to wrap it up for the baseball show. Back once again for the prop show for baseball on Friday. But in the meantime, we are going to be having a football prop show tomorrow afternoon. So check that out. We haven't really worked out an official time. Should be somewhere in the middle of the afternoon, correct?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, but there will be a prop show for week 2. So check that out. But until next time, I'm on Twitter as Radio, but I'm on Twitter at